Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Going into our second hour.
What's up,
I don't know where
Blue
Blue
Jay?
Jay is, but that's okay. She'll come back. She's cast an ability spell on herself. Let's get rolling initiative, and Blue Jay can jump back in as soon as she arrives. I already rolled initiative,
I can see that, yeah.
and I did great. Y'all did better than me. You big cheater.
And I'm
You
pretty sure
cheater
my
with your
next mod's
monster
higher
restraints.
than your Kelpies too, so.
Hi, Blue Jay.
Also, I don't see the Kelpies in the initiative.
You're not
order.
supposed to. You just
Okay.
see my roll. It's because they're on the GM layer and it doesn't display them.
I see. I'm not supposed to see it. That's fine.
Saris, can we get an initiative roll from you?
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
There.
Roll your kid initiative.
So, tiger initiative.
Tiger initiative. What would that be? Just my regular initiative?
No. You roll for the tiger.
Uses
It's
your
on
The
your,
dex
it's on the,
bonus.
you click the name of the tiger on the tiger's sheet. You should have access. to it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oops.
click on the tiger token and then click on.
So the name has initiative.
There you go.
Neato.
Okay. All right. So let me organize these. Yowl in the darkness, you get to start. What are you gonna do?
So what I'd like to do. Do I have any useful magic spells for finding things? They're hiding, right? There's like piles of seaweed that we can no longer see. They've all submerged.
They've
fully?
disappeared. Yes, they're hiding somewhere under the surface of the water.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I think, if it's possible, is hold my action back here for if one of them shows themselves, to cast Fairy Fire, just so we don't lose track of them again.
Okay.
And that's, I think, going to be it. I'll let everybody else head through the room first and like clear the way in case there's anything else bad.
All right. Zahiri, what are you gonna do?
I, not knowing where the Kelpies are, am going to continue to make progress in the room.
Okay.
So I can get over there.
All right.
I can ready an action, or no, that's not how it works. If anything comes within melee range of me, I would like to punch it.
Sounds good. So you're holding your action to trigger it on.
Yeah, because like I have the action, I just use one move to get over there.
Okay.
I'm guessing you don't need me to roll anything for getting across that gap.
No, you have boots of stringing and spriding.
Just making sure.
Yeah,
you know.
no problem. You string across the gap.
String.
So yeah, the kelpies emerge from the water over here, and they're going to try to ensorcellate two of you. Zahiri and Zuriel, can you both make wisdom saves, please?
Sure. Do I have? No.
Damn it! I said I had the wisdom of the crayfish, but I was muted. That's why I didn't roll high.
You do indeed have wisdom of the crayfish. All right.
You sadly invoked the wisdom of the crayfish.
Yeah. So you are you're fine. Zahiri, you are not currently charmed. However, you yeah, keep in mind that if you're moving around, Elf, you're still fine, but keep in mind the water here still hasn't drained, so you're moving at 2/3 your normal speed, right? Anyway, so Zuriel, you are charmed. The beauteous Kelpie and its bubbling song have ensorcellated your mind.
God damn it!
Somewhere at great distance, Black Razor is shrieking into your mind like, "No, you fool!" And then it just kind of like fades away, and all you can see is this beautiful Kelpie, and you can hear the song.
And it like reminds me of the Gregorian chanting style sounds of the temple where we used to guard Black Razor and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
awesome.
flashbacks.
That's great. Yeah. So you are charmed by one of the Kelpies, and you are let's see. Yeah, here we go. If you're more than 5 feet away from the Kelpie, you have to move on your turn towards the Kelpie by the most direct route. Yeah, that's what you
Can I still take actions?
I believe so. Oh no, the target is incapacitated.
Okay.
Which means incapacitated means you cannot take actions or reactions, and you must move on your turn towards the thing.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. So
Did they come out of the water to cast their charms?
Yep, you can use your thing. Yep, they have to emerge from the water.
Pshing. I fire them.
Okay. So fairy fire is each object and creature in a 20-foot cube within range. What color light are they glowing with?
They have to fail a saving throw, right?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
the
just
room
just
still
asking
glows in
so I
those
know.
colors, though.
Purple.
I figured it'd be purple. All right, and it's a what's the DC of the deck save?
15.
Okay, so the first one fails, and the second one also fails. Nice.
Purple kelpies.
All right, so they
Yay.
begin to glow with a purple light. So the effects of that is that they shed dim light in a 10-foot radius, and any attack roll against them has advantage, and they can't benefit from being invisible.
Yep. Now we can see them.
Let me hold on. I'm just gonna check something really quick because Black Razor may have given you an ability to protect you from charm here, Zuriel.
I should have done something about it. Sorry, I forgot it was the thing that I can do.
Oh yeah, Adam, I can't be charmed or frightened while I have Black Razor. It's part of the Soul Hunter.
Yeah, there it
paragraph.
is. You also can't be charmed or frightened. Okay, all right.
Okay, so it would work, except then Black Razor shouting like cuts through the nice music
Yeah.
and it
Okay,
breaks the charm. Okay, cool.
cool. All right, so the Kelpies are glowing. What's funny is that it doesn't say anything about stealth. So they took their action to cast the spell. They can't go stealth now, but later they can. They can't be invisible, but if they dive underwater, I think it'll just make it so that it's hard to see them, because the water will just diffract the fairy fire. But they still have the effects of the spell on them. Saris, what are you gonna do?
So Zahiri went all the way over there.
Yes.
Golly.
Howard,
Um,
I was gonna say when the Kelpies emerge,
40.
I like give you a look and like shout over like something big that swims. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, a tiger can probably just like.
Yeah, they're not. You can't really
There's
keep
no
yourself
swimming.
afloat and fight at the same time.
So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like I don't know. We've made them visible.
They're just gonna hide from us again if we don't do anything now.
Do we go and try and attack them, or do we like?
Now, from where you are, the water is. It's hard to tell how deep it is because it's all murky and shit.
Zahiri, did you go like around?
Yeah, I
you
went
just
around.
jumped the little gap. Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, I could have jumped from where I was standing to where I'm standing now, like the entire.
Because you got your
my
fancy boots.
Yeah.
I guess like I'm not very close, and the water is like you can't. It can you tell like visibly that this is a
It's-
shelf?
Yes. Yeah. Because the water is draining. There's like a few inches of difference between the edge and the pool, but you can't tell how deep the pool is.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go along the side and try and get like to like I think I can get to there with the 40-foot movement
Yeah,
speed.
it's not 40 though because you're sloshing through the water.
But I ignore that as a
Right.
part of
It's your
who I
ability. Yep,
is.
you're right.
So I don't know, like I think for now I'm just gonna use double movement and get over to where Zahiri is, I guess. Yeah, that would be fine. I can still probably jump and everything. I'll be over there.
Okay.
That'll be great.
All right, Zuriel, what are you gonna do?
So we're at we can move 2/3 of our movement in the shallow water.
I think that's how that works. Let me double check.
That's how it worked before.
Yeah. Yeah, water and mud reduce movement speed by 1/3.
Yeah, so I can move 20 feet over here.
Mhm.
I can see the kelpies.
Yep.
But they're currently out of reach.
Definitely.
So I think I will take a dodge action.
Okay.
Right here, and that'll be my turn.
All right, Yowl.
If we're immune to charm, we're probably immune to charm for a bunch of times, so I probably don't need to counter charm now. Probably. Yeah, I'm going to try and scare them off. I'm going to fire Eldritch Blasts at them. The closest one to me.
Okay.
Go away. We see you. We're not falling for your tricks. I don't know how like actually dangerous they are.
Right. Yeah.
No way of sort of conceptualizing that.
Yeah, they don't
so
have
just
like
keep
like
fast.
horrible claws or like scary gnashing teeth. They're like I said, they're an intelligent kelp that happens to be able to shapeshift.
Yeah.
What you got to do is you
Like,
take
if
them,
we
you
show
flatten
them
them out, you dry them, and you put some rice on there, a little tuna, and then roll them up and eat them. Kelpie
Yeah.
sushi would be delicious. And magical.
Intelligent creatures.
Yeah.
You see, you make the octopus roll with the kelpie on it. That way, it's all intelligent creatures
Exactly,
in
yeah.
it.
Now you just need some intelligent rice, and you're good to go.
Throw a sea lion in there.
Okay. Eldritch Blast hits. Yes, you hit with the 26, obviously, but the 10 and 11 don't hit. So how much damage does that Eldritch Blast deal?
3 whole damages.
Okay, so you let loose with an Eldritch Blast, and part of its beautiful kelp body like breaks, and you can see the writhing, wet kind of like glossiness of the seaweed underneath, and it kind of blows apart for a bit, and then pulls itself back together, and he like hisses at you, for attacking him.
Yeah, and it's just a scare. I'm going to move as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. So I can move up to 40 because I'm a tabaxi. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Just taking a third off of 60.
Nice. Okay, Zahiri.
I look over at Saris beside me and go like, "Giant shark? Can you do giant shark? Is that a thing?"
I am a cat and I can't answer your question.
You understand my question?
I can't understand you. I'm a cat. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm a cat.
Get off my shoes. I'm trying to go to work.
Let's see. I could do a reef shark.
Reef shark.
Reef shark.
It would have to be like a.
I really hope that all the water that drains out of this half of the dungeon goes into the inverse cigarette.
Maybe it's under giant something. I think that the biggest like water sort of thing that I can do would probably be the octopus that I did before.
Mm-hmm.
What's the R can you go up to?
2,
Oh yeah. Okay.
because I'm Circle of the Land.
What about crocodile? Crocodile? Maybe?
I mean,
I could be a crocodile.
Anything that has a swim
already
movement
admitting-
rate. Anything with a swim movement rate allows you to like attack in water.
I could be a
like normal.
crocodile, but then I couldn't see.
Yes, a blind crocodile.
There's
the
not a
thing
lot
is
of-
really,
There's not a lot of creatures that have dark vision.
yeah, if we're going into combat and you're shape-shifting as a non-shapeshift druid, we've kind of already admitted we've run out of stuff to do. Like utility is what it's for here.
Right.
You're
Do we
like way better when you're not a
Okay,
cat.
out
Yeah.
of character team, are we fighting these things or are we running away?
We could easily just leave the room.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing. As I'm casting, I'm like, go away. Like we can see them now,
Stop
so
it.
they can't
Get outta
sneak
here.
up on us. And I'm just like flinging things at them to try and just scare them
Okay,
off.
so we're
we
just
can make
like
our way
leaving
around.
the room. All right.
Yeah, that's and I'm like saying them like, get back.
So
Get back.
it's your turn, Zahiri. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I know.
'Cause
So
you're in a
gonna-
position just to bail, just to get the fuck
I'm
out of the room.
I'm gonna move to the foot of the stairs here, and then take the dodge action.
Okay.
And like look at them like, come on, like if you're gonna do something, look over here, kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, I think now that they've tried to lure Black Razor's wielder into the pit and they realize that's not going to work, yeah, I think they're going to redirect their efforts somewhat. So let's see. Yeah, it works out great for you because Zuriel, you're the one most susceptible to this stuff.
Yeah, I'm terrible at
Okay, let's try to
charms.
Yowl, you pissed him off. Yowl, make a save. Make a wisdom save.
Oh, they can recast it.
Oh yeah, they can do it
Assumptions
an
were
infinite
wrong.
number of times. Yeah.
It doesn't say that if you pass your
No,
hand into
I
charm
checked that.
effects for.
They are infinitely charming.
It's literally their only ability, so if they could only do it to you once, they would be terrible.
I mean, let's be real.
Okay.
They
Well,
are terrible.
Okay. So one of them,
Maybe
one
we
of
should
them's
take
one of
control.
them's charming song enraptures your heart. And then I think we'll try on Zahiri. I think Zahiri is maybe, or no, Saris. Saris, I think you're the next most vulnerable. No, wait, you're the least vulnerable. Let's do Zahiri. Yeah.
How do they know who's vulnerable or not?
Because they've tried to charm all of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if they hadn't, I would just
God
pick someone who hadn't been charmed yet. But okay, all right. So the two of you, yeah, you hear the song of the Kelpie, and feel yourself being lured into the water.
That's the
Saris, it is your turn.
So I see girlfriend being lured into the Kelpie.
You don't see her do anything. You just see
I'm-
her. Yeah, describe.
I mean, I'm basically like, I look like I'm ready to fight, and then suddenly I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
totally.
I guess I would probably like go over to you and be like, oh, yeah, like to basically like make cat noises and like
You're trying
be
to
like,
disrupt.
hey,
Mhm.
pay attention to me. Hello? And like if that's not gonna work, then I guess can I try and push you up the stair?
No,
No.
No.
you can't move. You can't move her on her own turn.
I guess then we're just gonna have to beat up the seaweed.
You could probably just like bite her for a point of damage.
I mean-
on an out of character note, I can break this on my next turn.
You can't take actions though.
But I can break anything that has any kind of mental hold on me with stillness of mind.
Does activating
Any single
stillness?
thing.
Right. I mean, obviously that's what it's for, but activating stillness of mind, what does it require? You just spend a key point.
I don't know. I would have to read
Okay,
it
we'll
again. but-
check it on your turn because it has to interact with the fact that you are incapacitated and have no actions. So we'll figure it out. Yeah.
If I
um,
can't break it, that is the stupidest
That's
thing.
I
I've
know,
ever
but
heard.
we got to look
So
at the
is
rules.
it what okay, so it's a charm effect, right?
You are charmed. Yes, you have the charmed condition and the incapacitated.
I just don't know, like, would I be like, if I just bite her, then she will like be able to have a chance to break? I just don't know how the charmed effect works.
That's
Is
I mean
it
that's
sort of-
okay. The charmed condition. I will read it for you. The charm condition says you cannot attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magic effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature. So there's several things going on: incapacitation, charm, and the effect that draws you into the like you have to get closer to them.
But there's no way to like break a charm if they fail the wisdom save. They have to like
Things will trigger a resave, but you don't know what those are.
Okay. I don't know what those are. That's correct.
Yeah, some charms mean you can hit the person and give them another save. Some don't.
Every charm we've come across in this game so far have been able to do that, including the Cambion one, which you may remember being particularly.
Okay, so apparently for stillness of mind, I need an action. I just read it in the book.
Yeah.
That is the stupidest fucking
Well,
ability.
most charm doesn't incapacitate you. This one is a hella weird charm, right? Because you're incapacitated and charmed. Most of the time when you're charmed, you do get to make actions, in which case that would be a break.
Okay.
This is literally the only thing they can do.
I once again, it puts me in this position where what it feels like is I'm a monk. I do cool monk things. Oh wait, no, I don't.
I think like I would do the funny cartoon thing where I try and like nip at her robe and like pull her up the stairs, but obviously I can't make her move not on her turn, but that's what I would do anyway. So that's what I'm doing. I'm being a cartoon tiger and I'm trying to get her up the stairs and away from Kelpies. that's my
Okay,
action.
so could you shove me? Just like a shove action?
You
Like,
can make
I
a
mean,
shove
he
action.
said that I couldn't move you.
No, you can't just pick her up and move her, but you could like swat her and like you can do
That's what I
you-
want. Yeah, that's what I wanted
Yeah,
to do.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're making.
I wanted to try and like force her up the stairs.
Okay, so I did it again. I looked for shove and I got shovel. Where's the rules? Andrew, you know where this shit is. Where's the rules for shoving?
Oh,
That's
did I
what-
write it down?
That's what it's called, right? Shove.
Yeah, it's called shove. I wrote it down somewhere.
Shoving a creature. Okay, using the attack action, you make a special melee attack to shove them, knock them prone, or push them away from you. So you're able to make multiple attacks, and you can replace one of them. Target of your shove must be one size smaller than you, or
Mhm.
no more than one. And then you make a strength check contested by their strength or acrobatics.
Can you give me the page reference for that?
Yes, it's page 195.
Of
If
the
you
PHP?
succeed, though, you're just gonna push her this way.
I mean, because I couldn't get like footing in the water.
Yep.
Right.
I mean,
You
just
push
knock
her
me off
away
my-
from you.
You just knocked me off my feet, like. Even though.
Oh, yeah,
Or-
shove
or
can also
grapple
knock
her.
prone.
Yeah, you can also knock prone.
Okay.
And you're at advantage to do it because she's incapacitated. So it should be really easy to do. Where you're just like, you sit the fuck down. And then she wouldn't be able to get
I
back
could
up.
sit on her. I could just sit on her. Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you would-
she's incapacitated, she won't be able to stand back up.
Okay, I'm
or
going
if
to
she-
I'm going
yeah.
to knock my girlfriend over, or try to, and then sit on her so she can't.
This is better as a grapple. If you're
I don't-
trying
I
to
mean-
make her stop moving.
Okay, well, can I do
It's
that
the
as
same
a
roll,
tiger?
but
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same roll.
Yeah, it's-
Okay, so what am I rolling?
You're attacking.
strength athletics versus strength athletics or dexterity.
So what? I just
athletics.
roll strength +3, a d20 +3.
Yeah, if your cat doesn't have athletics as a skill, then you would just roll strength.
No, it doesn't have athletics. So I just roll strength.
So,
I
did
roll.
we switch to a grapple?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want her to go forward. So if I can't push her up the stairs, then I'm just gonna try and hold her back. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So d20 +3.
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh,
So now
Yeah.
Zahiri, you oppose with whichever's better, athletics or dexterity.
Can
Is
she?
it an advantage? I'm incapacitated.
Let's see. No, it's. I mean, it's a.
Yeah,
It's
roll at
it's contested. It's
disadvantage.
not an action.
Oh, all right.
But no, there's no
Yeah,
advantage.
Saris should be at advantage against
Uh,
any attack action against an incapacitated person is at advantage, right?
No.
Yeah.
No,
Is that not true?
incapacitated only has one condition, one thing.
Oh.
Incapacitated creatures can't take actions or reactions.
Oh, I see. Okay,
yeah,
this isn't.
she's not prone
If
I
she were
failed-
prone, it
or
would be okay.
restrained.
I fail anyway.
Love how there's a lot of these. Okay, all right.
You rolled 20 +1.
Okay, all right. So so now you're grappled. So you're like holding on to.
I am stuck. Movement 0.
Okay.
I'm holding on to the back of your robes. Like, no.
Now you can pull her up the stairs. Now that she's grappled.
Moving a grappled creature, when you move, you can drag or carry them with you, but your speed is halved. So it's divided by a third, or removed by a third and then halved. But you can
Except
move
it's not for Blue Jay.
and drag. Yeah, exactly, but not for Blue Jay.
Yeah, so you
Wait,
can drag her
what?
20 feet up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll drag her 20 feet away from the.
Well, hold on. You moved and attacked already, so you're.
I moved like. Okay, so I could drag her. I can drag her on my next turn, I guess.
Yeah.
You've done most of your movement. Zuriel, what are you gonna do?
You're muted. You're super muted.
So muted right now.
Super, sorry, there's someone like mowing their lawn outside. I'm gonna double move.
Okay.
So I'll move 40 feet, and we'll see where that gets me.
Okay.
So it gets me next to Yowl, and Yowl, you're charmed at the moment.
I am.
Yeah. So, well, I can't do anything about it because this was my double move, but I shout at you. I'm like, what are you doing?
Okay. Yowl.
Okay.
So because you're charmed, you have to move in the most direct route, trying to get within 5 feet of the Kelpie.
Okay, which one's charming me?
The ones, I think we'll just do the ones closest to you. So it's this one and that one.
Okay, and how far can I move when I'm or do I go to be swimming once I step
You
off
go to
this ledge?
yeah. As soon as you step in, you fall in the water, and then you're swimming. So you're like,
Okay, and swimming is just fully half.
well, hold on though. So what happens? The thing about the Kelpie is the charmed target is incapacitated, and instead of holding their breath underwater, tries to breathe normally and immediately runs out of breath. So the thing is, you don't even swim; you just fall to the bottom and try walking towards the Kelpie. That's what they do. So you step off the thing into the water, but you move at whatever, like half movement rate because you're sloshing through the water.
Okay, so
And tries to breathe?
Yes, you start to suffocate immediately. So you can survive a number of rounds equal to your Constitution modifier, which is what for you, Yell?
1.
Okay, so
Wait,
minimum one round.
round?
And then as soon as the start of your next turn, you drop to 0 hit points and are dying. Can't regain hit points or be stabilized till you can breathe again. So
Okay.
yeah, Yal just steps into the water and just takes like a deep lung full of air, but it's water and it rushes into your lungs. Cool. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, number of survive for a number of rounds.
Do I have to dash?
No, I think it's just your normal movement rate.
Okay. Then that's that.
Okay. Zahiri, you are being grappled, but you really want to move towards this Kelpie.
But I'm incapacitated, right? Like,
yeah, you
I
can't take actions, so you can't escape. You can't escape being grappled by someone else. Cool. The Kelpie is pissed, but yeah. So you're safe for now, as long as your girlfriend holds you down and doesn't let you move. You don't have enough energy to like fight back. You're just laying there desperately, like, no, please, I want to go to the Kelpie. Okay. The Kelpie, I think, yeah, is jealous and angry, and is gonna swim over and start punching you. She's mad. She's like, no, mine, and starts hitting you with her Kelpie fists. So that's what she's gonna do. So she's going to slam attack you. She gets 2 of them. You're not medium, so she can't grapple you, but she does punch you.
Uh-huh.
I guess she's like clawing you, so you take 13.
Piercing damage on a slam.
Wait, why won't it let me put... Oh, I'm using my ruler, that's why.
Okay, so she hits you twice, you take 24 damage. I guess, yeah, her slam is that she like goes to punch you, but maybe like her arms turn into like spiky kelp things, stabbing at you. It's your turn, Tiger Saris. What are you gonna do?
I am going to make this a little bit easier. I can drop my wild shape as a bonus action, and resume being Saris. That would probably mean I lose my grapple on my girlfriend.
Definitely, yeah.
But I can also make it so we can all breathe underwater.
Okay, so you turn into Saris form as a bonus action.
Make sure when you turn into Saris form, you do so 5 feet away from.
I placed you there. So you're safe.
So yeah, and then I would cast water breathing up to 10 creatures, so all of us.
You're not within 30 feet of everybody. You're only within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet. So I would have to move first.
Yep.
Okay. If I get just a little bit closer, I would be 30 feet.
I bet you never expected to be able to use water breathing for anything purposeful in the middle of a fight.
Ooh.
It's a real good solution, though. Like, you're like, cool, you want to try to drown us? Well, fuck you. We can breathe in the water.
So I don't think I can get Zuriel.
Yeah,
Zuriel can't be
immune
charmed
to
anyway.
charm.
Doesn't actually matter.
Okay, so I'll just get to like within, I think this is 30 feet. Yeah. And then cast it on myself and both of my charmed friends.
Okay. I'm going to roll Arcana checks for the Kelpies. What is it, a level 3 spell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to see if they can figure out what you're doing. They're dumb, so probably not. Okay, no. They're just like, you're casting spells. What's happening? They're gonna have to see it. They're gonna have to see it in action.
And the cat is no longer going to drown.
Yay.
All right.
You just continue breathing water, but now you actually can.
You're just gonna go and try to hug the Kelpie, and that'll be it. Okay. Cool. Zuriel, it's your turn. It's a good solution to this fight. Like, really good
So-
solution.
You didn't give me water breathing, yeah?
No.
Just,
no water.
just the
No, I couldn't
others?
reach you.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna double move so that I can jump over this way. That gets me 25 feet, so I can go another 1, 2, 3. I'm just trying to get caught up to the group because I'm real slow right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so just double move. All right, Yowl, you can now breathe in the water, and there's this like glowing purple form with his arms out, like, yes, come to me.
Yay.
So you're just
Drown,
slowly,
drown,
like,
drown.
slowly moving through the water. Oh, this Kelpie's gonna be pissed when you're not drowned. And so, yeah, like, I think maybe we see the Kelpie's face, and it's excited, waiting for you to fall and like start floating, so it can come in and grab you and drag you away. But that hasn't happened yet. But it's still waiting. It's patient. It's okay. Zahiri, you were within 5 feet of the Kelpie, so you can just stand there staring lovingly at it.
I reach my arms out in a very like hug me.
Yeah. So coyly, the Kelpie like backs away, like and like tries to go out into the water, so that next turn you'll like follow. You'll follow her.
Is there any way for me to break this? Like,
There is, but
Any
I
single
you don't. There are several ways, but you don't know what they are.
okay, cool. I guess that's my turn then.
This Kelpie stays where it is. That Kelpie moved. I think they're good. And I think both of them go underwater. So do I have like a water thing that I can use? Yeah, both of them submerge under the water. Zuriel, it is your turn.
These short turns. Okay, so where are the Kelpies at? This is a Kelpie?
Yeah, you can see them because of the purple like diffuse glow, but I think missile attacks on them will have disadvantage because they're underwater and there's some.
And then so
but you
how
have
do the-
advantage from the spell. So
How do the rules work for holding my breath?
you can hold your breath in combat for basically ever.
Okay, cool. It's like
it's
related to my constitution.
Minutes equal to 1 plus your con modifier,
Yeah, so I can hold my breath for 4 minutes.
which is like 40 turns or whatever.
So Zuriel takes a deep breath, and then this Kelpie is within 15 feet of me,
Mhm.
or at least So I'm okay. Sorry. I tell Black Razor to haste me.
Yeah, no. Black
Then I
Razor's-
take a deep breath.
Yeah, Black Razor's like, no, this is embarrassing. You should get in there with your sword, and then we'll talk about this.
Okay, well I get in there with my sword,
And go. All right, so you're like, fine, jump in the water.
and I hold my breath, and I'm like, oh, whatever. I don't really need your help. Just be a sword. That's fine. I'm gonna sword this thing
Okay.
in the water.
All right.
And since we're underwater, there's no more swinging. It's lots of like thrusting.
Okay.
And so I will make
So
an
you're
attack roll
like
with
something
Black Razor. 17 a hit.
It is, yes.
Okay, cool. So this thing takes 12 slashing damage.
Okay. Now let me make a
And then my second attack.
quick check here. Okay, carry on.
My second attack is a 29, which I assume hits. I deal it another 14 slashing damage.
Okay. Okay.
And I guess that's my turn. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yowl, it is your turn.
did
Yes,
it.
come to me, my beloved.
It's about as useful as I am when I'm not incapacitated. Give or take about 3 points of force damage.
Yep. All right. Zahiri.
I hop into the water,
Yeah.
presumably.
But you can breathe it like
Following.
it was air.
Yeah, I presumably hop into the water and move towards the Kelpie.
Okay.
With my no actions?
The other
don't-
Kelpie is the one that's enchanting you. Yeah.
Oh. I don't understand how I have no actions and yet I'm moving.
You can't take actions, but you have to move. The charm forces you to move towards the
Oh,
towards the
okay.
Kelpie.
It's which one? This one? This one?
Yeah, it's that one.
This one?
Mhm.
Okay. There we go. I walk along the bottom,
All right.
breathing normally.
Both of the kelpies realize that you're not like dying, you're not drowning, and so they take the disengage action, and this one breaks its charm on you, Yowl, after it at the end of its turn. So it's gonna swims away over here. These walls that you can kind of see, they're underwater. And there are like holes, like gaps in them that the kelpies can swim through. That you might be able to if you wanted to chase them, but yeah, it requires some like looking for them. The kelpies just know where they are. This one takes the disengage action and begins swimming away as well. Zuriel, it is your turn.
Can I catch up with this thing? Not without haste. Thanks, Black Razor. So now that I'm underwater, how far do I move?
Half your movement rate, I think.
Okay, yeah. So previously I basically like leapt and then dropped into the water.
Jumped into the water.
Now I'm trying to let's see here. 25, 30. So and this is a wall right here.
Are
Yeah.
they seahorses, seal creatures, or salad ladies? They're salad ladies. Yes, yeah. The wall.
This
the wall
is a wall.
The wall is here. Yeah, there's a gap there.
Okay.
But the walls also have like hole, and also this whole area is like littered with seaweed, like just floating kelp floating.
Yeah, it's like a little kelp forest.
Yeah.
Oh gee. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm just gonna like be obnoxious and go here.
Okay.
So they have to like disengage and can't do other stuff. I'm gonna threaten them.
Okay. Sure.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Yowl.
I really don't like the idea now that I've come to my senses of being in water at all. So I'm going to do my very best to scramble my way out. I have not moved, so I just get over and I'm trying to claw my way up out of this little falling thing. Actually, I can do so because I can take my action to make the dash move. I just get out there and get away.
Swim to the surface. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
All right. Zahiri.
Am I still charmed?
No. Both of the charm spells have.
Oh, then I
don't want you following them.
I get the hell out of this water.
Okay.
I pull myself up onto the platform and like roll up, expecting to be like. Then I'm like, wait, no, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you pull yourself up out of the water, and yeah, you see Saris there. Cool. Okay. So Zuriel, before you get your turn, the kelpie disengages, and then makes the move action through one of the holes in the wall.
Did I lose my turn order?
Oh yeah, you might have.
I
Yeah.
did.
What initiative were you at before?
I rolled the 16.
Oh, okay. So you're going after the kelpie anyway. And this kelpie, yeah, swims off into the water over here. Oops. Okay.
So I guess Zuriel's the only one still in the water.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, Saris, and you can't even see Zuriel. You just see like the dark water.
So I go up to Zahiri and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And I feel like the being able to like breathe underwater spell like makes like your voice like weird and like echoey. Like it's like it sounds like you're always underwater. I want to
Nice.
say that.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
So like I'm like, "Are you okay?" And it's all like weird and underwater and like coming from several directions and like echoey. And
yeah, still good.
and then I'm like, "Are we going after those creatures or?"
I mean,
I can't see Zuriel. I don't know. I wasn't under the water.
I thought getting out of the water was the thing. Hopefully they're just gone and we can keep going.
Okay. Should we go find Zuriel?
Yeah.
So yeah, I moved like what was it, like 10 feet?
Mhm.
So I would get in the water and go try and find Zuriel and make sure that they're okay because they can't breathe underwater. Yep.
Okay.
That's
I mean, I think at that distance you can make out the shape of Zuriel standing underwater holding Black Razor.
all right.
Yeah, and I'm like looking around trying to find
Yeah, and all
something to
the
stab.
floor of this room, yeah, there's fronds of kelp kind of drifting up, and it gets really thick in the back corner of the room.
and I don't know. Are we getting out? Are we going further?
Well, it's Zuriel's turn. Zuriel, what are you gonna do?
What's up?
I'm gonna start swimming towards the stairs.
Okay. Do you want to come up to the
Um,
surface?
Yeah, what's this door that I see though?
It's underwater. It's in the wall, and it's just like a big swollen like wooden door.
Okay.
Part of what the chamber would have looked like before.
And can I can climb up? I can swim up,
Yep.
no problem. If I double move, I can get here.
Yep.
So I'm happy. I'll like pull myself out of the water.
Yeah.
Put my sword away.
Okay. All right. So I assume then combat's over because the Kelpies are just gonna hide and be pissed. There's a faint purple glow like diffusely coming from maybe somewhere, like little cracks in the walls and stuff over in the corner. But yeah, this didn't go the way they wanted it to, so they were like, no, fuck this, we're out.
I play in the water for a second and then splash Zahiri and then reluctantly climb out.
God, jerk! I'm already soaking.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna like the spell isn't concentration, so we can just breathe underwater for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, it's useful. Totally useful. Cool. All right, so you find
That's
yourself.
that's gonna be a weird magical feeling in your like. When
Yeah.
Oh god, it'd be so hard to get
We all
over.
sound really weird.
Unless it also had a mental effect, it would be really hard to be like
trying to like breathe liquid.
force yourself to breathe underwater.
I mean,
right?
that's the thing is like it doesn't say. It says that it grants up to 10 willing creatures you see within range the ability to breathe underwater. So it seems like they have to be like willing to jump in and breathe underwater.
Sure.
Yeah.
I just mean it would be a tricky thing to do if you were a human used to breathing water, right? Or breathing air. You'd have to be like,
Yeah.
okay, I can do this.
It would be weird.
Your whole
yeah.
body would be like, no, don't do it, unless the magic like helped chill you out.
I mean, I think the magic would make it so that your lungs aren't like, no, stop, no. Like
Mhm.
it's like, yes, this is fine. You're good. Everything's okay.
Yeah.
But your mind would not be.
It'd be
affected.
awkward when the spell wears off and your
Gills
lungs are
for
just still full
everyone.
of water.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyway, let's continue onward, I suppose.
Yeah, so you're in a short hallway that runs north-south. There's a door almost immediately to the east as you step out of the to the top of the stairs, and then you can see a door further up ahead of you. Both are swollen in the frame.
More doors.
Should we check the one on the right first? By this time, Yao is completely dry. Because I can't press the digitation.
Yeah, he's just been
like
like
a bunch of times.
Sure. Yeah, let's do this one first. Totally.
Yeah, so Zuriel and Zahiri will
Same deal as usual.
do this
Okay. All right, make a strength
with
check.
advantage.
Bam,
You get a 20.
no problem. All right, so yeah, the two of you make short work of this door, it cracks open, and you can see a hallway that extends out to the east.
Is that a brain?
I will let you know what that weird pattern is as soon as you see it. So you step up farther into the hallway, and partway down, I guess, from the door, like 40 feet from the door, there is a stone corridor this corridor is square, right? So far, abruptly changes to a cylinder, apparently made of some light-colored metal. So it's like a 30-foot long, give or take 30-foot long tube in the middle of this hallway. The inner surface of the tube is rotating rapidly. So it's like a tube that's spinning around like the inside of a cement mixer. So it's like turning around very rapidly, and it's painted in a dizzying black and white spiral pattern. And so it's kind of hypnotic looking at it, and it glistens as if coated with some strange substance. So there's just this metal tube that's just like whipping around in a black and white spiral.
I look back at the group, and then I look back at the tube, and I go, You guys want to see something cool?
No,
Always.
no. Can we go a different? That's gonna be
Always.
coming.
I always want to see something
that
cool.
same-
Do it.
You're just gonna keep going forever.
And,
Do it.
and as soon as Saris is like, yes, I want to see a cool thing. Do a cool thing, Zahiri. Zahiri's like, as you demand, and
Gone.
Yes,
Run.
milady.
runs towards the tube.
Mhm.
And when I am right at the entrance to the tube, I just jump all the way through it to the other side.
Yeah, you just leap. So you can jump to cross the entire tube. You need to be able to make a long jump that is 33 feet in length.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, all right. Here we go. So you
I
just
don't-
like
I don't
run.
e- I don't even have to roll. I
Yeah.
can jump 36 feet.
Okay, great. You're on the other side of the tube. Hold my beer. All right. Good job. Yeah, you leap without touching the walls or any other surface of the tube, and you
That's so impressive.
You land on the other side.
Dust myself off.
Yep.
Still wet, like dripping. Told ya.
That's my dripping arms off. That was quite impressive. What's over there?
There's a door to the
there's a
to the
door.
north.
I could take the shoes off and then throw them to you, and then you could do the same thing.
It takes a short rest to attune the shoes to you, so it would take
Oh.
four hours,
I
3 more
can
hours. To
fly.
do this.
Okay.
Plus, they're not all as strong as you may not be able to. Make.
I'm not very strong.
But that was
so,
a really cool monk trick. You just.
Right. Finally.
so I misty step if I am able to across the hallway.
30 feet.
Saris is also
no,
so
30 feet.
cool.
30 feet would get you at the end
Wait,
of
so
the
this
tube.
is not. That's the starting
like-
with standing in it.
It's like halfway of the tube, yeah. So you'd still be halfway in the tube from both ends with Misty Step.
Hold up. You're about to cast your spell or what have you, and
Can I
go,
like jump and then misty step while I'm in
No,
the
you
air?
can't cast a spell in midair while
Well,
you're
what are the
jumping.
components?
Misty Step takes a bonus,
bonus
action,
action?
so it's
Okay, then
actually
yeah.
very quick. It might be possible.
I'll let you roll.
Um,
I'd let you roll an Arcana
It's
check.
the
but, like-
components are only verbal, so I just have to say something.
Oh, then fuck it. Yeah,
mean-
totally.
Yeah. Okay, so I
Maybe you
jump
can.
into the tube, and then before I hit the tube, I misty step to the other side.
Okay. Bloop. All right, you're on the
The
other side.
spellcaster
just
incants the magic
because-
words.
Just
Go for it.
because you can doesn't mean you should. What are you all doing?
Girlfriend's over there. I'm going over to where girlfriend is. It's
Well,
fine.
neither of us can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
just-
I can help you out now because if there's anything I can tie a rope to on this side, I can jump back through with no problem and hand you the rope, and then we can tie it off over there. And then you
There's a handle on the door, and the door is this door is actually not swollen shut. This door appears
Wow.
to be
Wow.
usable. But it is closed and latched, so you could yeah. The problem is a rope. Well, I'll tell you what the problem when you try to do this plan.
No, it's
Yes.
under perfect absolute tension, Adam, and it's just a straight line like a fucking laser beam, okay? And when you put weight on it, it stays a straight
Well,
line.
it's
It doesn't
Zahiri-
dip at all.
Zahiri could just hold it on the other side, hold it taut, and you guys could shimmy. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think I can do that with a person in plate mail climbing along it.
Yeah, I weigh like 300 pounds.
Okay.
Oh man.
Well, let's just see if there's anything interesting that.
Are you guys coming over here, or should I open this door? The two of us can
How?
get back.
How would we possibly do this?
Okay, no problem. I'll open the door, and if it's anything horrible on the other side,
Okay,
and Sarah
just
will come back through.
hold
the
up. Let's just remind me of what. So
What is this spinning circle thing?
what exactly
What are you looking
am I
at?
looking at here,
Okay,
Adam?
all right.
Like, let's just make
So-
this very clear because I might
Imagine-
just want to run through it.
Imagine you took a 30-foot, it's about 10 feet top to bottom, so
Yeah.
diameter, 10-foot diameter, 30-foot long aluminum tube, right?
Yes, I'm with you so far.
Okay. The inside of the tube is painted so that if you look down it, it's painted in a spiral pattern, so it's very confusing as the tube
Yeah.
turns. The tube,
Oh, it's just like a funhouse.
the tube is rotating at a speed of, well, I'll tell you because it's funny, but you wouldn't be able to tell this just by necessarily looking at it. The tube is rotating at an approximate speed of 10 feet per second.
Oh my gosh, that's
It is like
So that's very fast.
whipping around in circles very quickly. And it seems to be coated. The inside of it seems to be coated with some kind of like slick material.
No, it's not. It's glue. It's the opposite of the other trap. It's glue.
So-
I throw a copper piece
Yeah,
into
exactly.
the tunnel.
Okay, you
Like
throw it
scatter
in.
some stuff in there and
Jesus.
see what
All right,
happens.
so you throw the copper piece in, and it's like putting a rock in a dry cleaning, like a dryer, and it just goes ping, 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 like bounces around on the inside, and continues to bounce until it gets fired out one end, and like ricochets,
Ah.
it embeds itself in the ceiling.
That's unpleasant.
Yeah.
So it does it.
horrible racket, and then it like eventually fires the copper piece out, and it like sticks into the
'Cause-
wall.
So then let me extrapolate, if I
Yes.
can, then from what we're seeing, is
Yeah.
that the slick substance coating it is like the bouncy goo from Portal 2,
It's hard to say.
and it's
could be.
bouncing
coin-
aggressively.
The
'Cause
the coin has some of the like gloop on it. I'll roll a d2. It is on the which side did it get launched out of? It's on your side. You could pry it out of the wall and examine the gloop if you want.
Yeah, so maybe someone with an Arcana check can be like, "What is this gloop?"
Yeah, I want to check the glue.
Okay. How are you checking the gloop? What are you doing?
Lick it.
I mean no. I guess I pry it out and I gloop side down, like drop it on the floor and see if it bounces.
Okay. Do you have gloves on? Or are you gonna touch the gloop?
No, I have like leather armor, so I'm probably wearing some gloves.
Yeah. Okay. So you like pry it out and you drop it and just plunk lands on the ground. It doesn't bounce or ricochet or
It
fly.
can't
around.
like move or.
Yeah, you pull it out, no problem. You drop it. It's like slippery. You get some like slippery like gloop on your hand.
I push it slightly, like
Yeah,
across the floor.
it moves as much as a lubricated copper coin would on a stone floor.
So this is just like machine grease or something.
Kind of, yeah, some kind of lubricant. I mean, you can make a check. You can make an Arcana check to like see if you recognize this.
Yeah. Let's get.
Based
get
just
the
on what
checks
you
in
do, or
then.
do you want to like what else? What else do you do, Yal? Do you like?
Well, it's
Science
not-
the shit out of it.
yeah,
There's no science in this game. Dungeons and Dragons
So-
doesn't care about science.
it's not bouncy. It doesn't make things glide forever. It's not glue. I don't know. I heat it.
I love watching chat guess what it is. So okay, so describe to me what you do when you make this check. So you pick the coin up in your hand, you turn it over, and what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I just like test it with prestidigitation effects. Like I make it hotter, I make it colder.
Okay, so as soon as you press the digitated to raise the temperature, it explodes. You take 6
Okay.
damage as the coin boom blows up and tiny chunks of copper fly everywhere. Some of them into you.
Okay.
So Zuriel looks over at
What the
Yeah,
fuck are you doing?
and just like it's like maybe this is the solution, and I start walking towards the door. Like I'll
I
leave you
don't-
to it.
Wait, is
Yeah.
Yal gonna light it on fire?
No.
Now remember, it's like whipping around in
Please do this
circles.
for me. Please do this for me.
We would need to get out of the way.
Yeah, the two of you have nowhere to go but through this door, which might be locked.
Can we try
Hey,
to? Are
remember
you
when I
gonna?
died in that other room? Fireball. Just close the door behind me.
Great. I'm so glad
'Cause-
this is our party.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like,
Zuriel has moved over here at this point.
It's definitely different when there's willful killing involved of others. people.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
not going to do it really. I don't even have fireball. It would
So-
just be funny.
I don't know.
Okay, so this stuff is highly flammable. So it's just like oily jelly. Just like petrol jelly. Like explosive. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I just want to go. I'm gonna leave this place. This is.
I'm gonna just running jump through this and get as far as I can and take my knocks and it'll be fine. So here I
Okay.
go. Here I go, Adam. I'm taking a running start and I'm gonna
Why-
jump.
Why are we going?
Okay, how
so
far can you
Wait.
jump?
We should try and get off this because we're kind of crowding the ledge right now. We should
Yeah.
try and get out. Is the door?
Okay, wait. Before you jump, I'm gonna open this door so I can stand somewhere that isn't in the way of your plate mail.
Yeah, I don't want to get plate mailed into a wall. Thanks. So yeah, does the door open? Does it not open?
It appears to be locked.
It's locked. Do you have that key?
I'm like, yes, I'll bring it over.
There's no room. I mean, Zahiri and I can get really close, but like in terms of mechanics, we're not occupying the same space. So
Yeah, you are in the only two spaces that are not at least part of like partway in the.
I know what we
Yeah.
should do, Blue
And-
Jay.
what?
Turn us both into small animals, and then we can take one of the spaces.
And get crushed by me.
Nice.
Okay, so here's my question. How does
Jump back
running
and
jump
get the
work?
key.
Because I know that for standing jump, it's just like you move a number of feet equal to your
Wait, hang
strength.
on. I can just jump back, get the key, and then jump back the other way, and then open the door.
So a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump. If you make a standing long jump, you leap only half that distance.
All right, it's half that distance. for
So,
standing jump.
which
So I
is
can
to say
move-
that now the people on the other side have no room to run and jump. You can only make a
I
standing
am a
jump. from
monk.
here.
I don't need to.
Yeah.
yeah,
I wasn't
so
talking about you. Your jump city.
Zahiri is, yeah, fancy. But so I can make it like 20 feet through this thing, basically. So I have strength 18.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I'm only going to get wrecked to the tune of 10 feet of travel through this thing. I mean,
I closed the door.
I think it's a great idea.
You're just like, I can't.
like, I don't want to, you know, be a coward or something about this.
Okay,
Like, I
but
gotta-
we need to get out of your way is the thing. So does Zahiri go get the key and see if it works before you make a flying jump into us?
I think that's
Sure.
probably. I think it's probably a good idea. I jump back through, grab the key, jump back the other way, and then open the door with the key. If the door opens with the key, Adam.
Okay.
Does
So
it?
You run. You don't have to run. You jump back over. Zuriel gives you the key, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jump back over. No, it does not. It
Ah,
doesn't
rats.
fit the.
This key does not work in this door. I suggest we find the key that does work in this door before
What?
we go
Yeah.
over here any further.
What kind of insane labyrinth would it be if the key in one of the three things worked in the other?
I don't know, a
two?
simple one?
I don't know, one that wasn't
Yeah.
stupid.
This
as
is
hell.
the one with the. It's got a rotating tube made out of explodey metal. What's the simple one?
Okay, well, why don't we just all backtrack? We just
Yes.
all backtrack, and then Blue Jays, you know, Saris can just conjure flame and fling that in there
I can do that. Yep.
from a safe distance. We just blow the whole fucking contraption up,
Okay, so we're
and
we're
then
going back
carry on with
through.
our day. Yeah, we're going back through.
All right, so I will use another spell slot and get back,
Okay.
like jump into the thing, and then mid jump, Misty
Mhm.
step to the other side, and then we're gonna like retreat behind the door, and I'm gonna throw fire in there. Is that what I heard?
That is my recommendation. I pull out my shield and I will stand by the door and try to like
Okay.
brace the door so that it doesn't wreck everyone.
Okay, Zahiri, get back.
And
I'm
then
back, I'm back.
y'all should be on the other side of the door,
Okay, well I want to be, but there's
and Yal needs to move. And this is the plan. So the door is open. You throw the fire. We slam the door. Zuriel is going to brace the door with her shield,
Okay.
and we're going to be fucking fine. It's going to be great.
All right, so I'm flinging a flame into the circle of doom.
Okay, you have to be 30 feet away from the target, right? There's a range. You have to be in the hallway to produce flame and throw it at the thing. It's-
Okay,
it's got
so
a range of 30 feet.
I sense my magical
Yeah,
ability.
you conjure it and you're like, wait a second, this doesn't have the no.
Yeah, I
I-
can't
I
throw
need
far
to-
enough.
So could you like I guess I would throw it and then try and get back through the door.
It's. I mean, you're not
That's
gonna
an
be.
action and a movement.
You're still no. I mean, it's still. There's no turns in this case. This is a trap. So
It
like,
doesn't take more than 6
it's time
seconds for
for
this
a
to
Yeah.
explode
fire
perfectly.
tornado.
If you want to be on the other side of the door, you do not have enough time to throw it as it's going through the air, get around the door, and shut the door. It's just not. It's not possible.
The door would. What about not shutting the door? What about just like going through the door?
No, because as soon as it leaves your hand, it hits the target. There's no travel time.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'd be really easy to dodge, right? Like,
What about
oh, here it
throwing a
comes.
torch?
What's that?
We have torches in our bags. What about throwing a
You
torch?
can't throw a torch farther than you can cast this spell. Like,
I mean,
Okay.
I can't. But
Okay, hold up. I've got it. Okay.
all right,
Here's what we do.
okay,
I have a Dungeoneer's pack.
you do.
Is it fair to say that the Dungeoneer's pack has a container of oil,
Only if it
Cool.
actually has that.
lamp oil, or whatever else?
If it has a lantern, it has lamp oil. I don't know that it does.
The Dungeoneer's pack contains a backpack, a crowbar, a hammer, 10 pythons, 10 torches, a tinderbox, 10 days of rations, a water skin, and 50 feet of rope.
Okay, so I'm thinking we make some kind of fuse.
Hmm.
You hear what I'm saying? Some kind of like thing that we light and then it just chases itself along there. Can we do that, guys? Does anyone have something for that?
No.
I just want to blow this thing up really badly, okay? I know it's not a
Why?
great idea because it's just what I want, okay? I'm allowed to have desires.
Okay, well,
Okay, fine. Let's just go to this next room.
I have
Isn't
nothing
that
to help
worse?
you with your crazy desires.
We're just gonna go to the next room then. It's fine. I'm not gonna waste our whole day here.
You're not so attached to it, but it's a two.
Like, just as a last point,
would be
come on,
so
I want to
funny.
Eldritch Blast it and just see what happens. It's not heat. I just want to see
Okay,
what
no,
happens.
I mean, just
Force
bounces
damage.
off the inside of the of the tube.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Y'all are no fun. All right,
Well, before you go on to the next room, let's take a short break
take
here.
another break. Okay.
And and we'll carry on with going to the north from here. We can come back to the rotating hypnosis tube full of fire in a little bit. Think on it on the break. All right, stick around. We will be back in just a few minutes with more White Plume Mountain.